can't with this. Like, it's too much for me, right?
And I'm bullish, bro. And this is Bullish Babe, and together we are bullish. We're your crypto friends to the end.
Hey guys, how are you?
How many of you are just a little bit richer? Just a little bit than you were the day before.
Who's like a Bitcoin maxi in here?
Oz is
having a very good day.
Oz got in at a great time. I seen him on his live yesterday. He's like, "Oh yeah, buddy, I'm bullish now. I'm in." And that's so awesome, man. I'm so glad you got in for things to really start taking off. So excited! Ah!
Yeah, so excited, right? Sorry, I was just sharing it out.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Welcome to Community Day. We get to open up some more boxes.
I don't know how to do that. So how do I do that?
Oh, okay. I gotcha. You were going to. Oh man, it's not on mine now. Do you see the little thing that looks like a cube? It's called the playbook.
Hey Blake, where's the glass pineapple bullish? Oh, thanks, Oz. The glass pineapple is it has not been ordered yet, but it will be because I do feel like there's room on my shelf for that, right? Might as well, if you can't beat them, join them. I'm going to join them with the pineapple. Hey guys, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic Crypto. We're together. We are
I'm bullish, bro.
Oh God. Why did you? I don't know why you did this. Why did you do this?
Well, I got to keep my backup active, right? I got to because this shit was getting a bunch of views.
Right. What was Bullish Bro? Hey, after
Bullish Bro was.
It was?
Well, it was Hey Crypto Bro, and then obviously it was Crypto Chad prior to that.
I gotta follow my account because here's the thing: is that the other day when we were on the live, I was chewing like a cow the entire time, and then in the highlights, I was like, I can't even post these. This is so embarrassing.
So, and please, can we make it through the show where we don't say at the end of the day? At the end of the day.
I don't know. I don't know, Bullish Bro. I don't think I can do that. Maybe I can make it to the end of the day without saying.
Maybe. What's happening, Crypto Bros? Take profits, y'all. Remember, profit is profit.
Yeah, sold some of my XRP today. After says just need another dip. Nice job. Way to take profit. Hey Billy, thank you so much. Yeah, so we can open this up.
Oh, y'all going into the weekend with some money in your pocket. What?
Gosh, even reminded me last night. I'm gonna have to give you like triple or quadruple what I owe you at this point. Mike's gonna have to come to my house.
At this point, you're gonna just have to adopt Mike.
You know what's gonna have to happen? I'm gonna have to give Mike my real phone number so that he can just annoy me on the phone, and until that happens, he can just call me.
You know who was cooking today?
I'm sorry, Mike. Who's cooking? Right?
Taco was cooking some today, wasn't it?
Right? What's funny is I saw a lot of these going to be fun weekend Crypto Bros. Yeah, I think so too. I think we're going to have a good weekend. What is Bitcoin sitting at right now, actually?
Cool.
Oh, the baby
Taco, some cool stuff.
Love that. Thank you so much. Nice to see you. Crypto Bros Unite. My voice, Mike said. So what is Bitcoin sitting at right now? Anyone know? No? Have you been looking? Voice Mike. Thank you.
This is chat. What's Bitcoin sitting at right now? Let's go. Go fast.
Throw it out. Bitcoin. Let's see.
117.
All right. So 117,921. Yeah. Okay. So
Bitcoin moved up 10 grand, right? Like that's a major move. We've literally seen a major move from Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's a major move, and it was fast, right?
Very
and it was fast, and it was stacked on top of each other. Guys, thank you so much for being in here. We love hanging out with you. Please, the what you can do is just tap the screen, get our likes up, and share the live out if you're around. There's a lot of people that are kind of looking at Bitcoin today that are like, I don't know, I've heard about Bitcoin, but I don't know. So if you get that out to these people, as well as having our cool community in here, that would be great. If you don't follow us, please follow us directly from the live so that you don't get a copycat. If this is your first time in here, welcome to Cosmically Bullish.
Why does it sound like you're like in a fish like little goldfish tank.
What?
Oh, is there
Do I feel like? Do I sound like that? Hold on.
a little bit? Chat, do you agree? Does that sound like he's in a fish tank or something?
Sound is off.
Sound is off. Sound is off a little bit.
This is like unreal, right? What is with me today? First, I get banned.
Oh, a lot of people don't know what happened.
Can you hear me at all? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. The mic is bad. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
I'll tell the story while you're doing that. So there we are. We're having a civilized conversation.
Hold on. Don't say the term though, because
I'm not going to say the term, crypto bro. I got you.
I'll be right back.
Got you. So there we are having a great crypto conversation. And then Bullish Babe gets a little wild. You know how she does. She gets a little bit out there. And then she talks about top. You know how on my Jeep in the summertime I like to go topless in the Jeep? And apparently that wasn't a good thing to say during that time. She got ejected.
I got ejected and suspended until further notice, which is July 18th.
Which is my birthday, by the way.
I know, so I would have been suspended on your birthday.
But luckily, we got poll now. We got poll at TikTok.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hold on. I have a mic. Maybe I'll plug this in and see if this works, right?
Okay, I'll keep the crowd busy. You keep doing you. And luckily, she was able to appeal it. They looked back at it and they said, okay, it's fine. And she got reinstated.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Is it better? Hey guys, is it better? In the crowd?
Maybe it's just your squirrely voice.
You think it's
I mean, I'm sorry. My other bullish, can I call you like mini bullish? Since I'm bullish bro and you're bullish babe.
No, because I think that I had bullish first.
You ever heard bros before babes?
No, I have. I think maybe TikTok is just acting up today because in your life
it could be the US version.
And so Cosmic sounds perfect though. What I don't understand this.
It's okay. You know what? You sound great. You sound great now. You sound way better.
You just want.
No, we're good. Everything is good. Chat. Tell her everything is fine.
Okay, everything's fine. I'm going to get roasted by Brooke in my live today. Yeah, so I wouldn't have. So I'm going on Oz on your birthday, and I wouldn't have been able to go on Oz if you look great. There's that. Thank you, Monto. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Even if you can't hear me, that's okay.
We can't hear you, but you're still great to look at. So, so I think some crypto pros are not even here to listen to you anyway.
What's funny is they can only hear you and they can only see me. So together we're
some crypto bros out there saying, "Man, I hope Bitcoin does go ahead and hit that 140. Maybe we get another thirst trap." maybe what happened?
There are not trailing rewards.
All right, I should stop. I need to rewind this back because you'll get too comfortable and then you might get banned again.
Something that will get me suspended. Look at Blake. Blake's pineapple is like crazy.
Let's go.
Humble Tick says sauna with a pineapple.
Pineapple Express.
But who gives a F? I don't know. All right, so we are at Takai. So we're at 117,895. Where are we going from? I know you said that maybe there's a pullback. You texted me this morning and said maybe there's a pullback. What are we thinking right now? What are you thinking right now after looking at the charts and seeing what?
I mean, I wouldn't doubt like 112, 114.
So 112, there's a fair value gap. So Philip and I in the Wolf Pack, which is our group off of TikTok, guys, if you want to join that, the link is in my bio. It's the first link in my link. And I do teach trading there at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I was talking to Philip this morning in the Wolfpack, and we looked at some levels. So my levels are the 112 level is a fair value gap, and then after that, it's the 109 to 110 level, and there's a really large one there. So I think if we are going to go back, and most of the time it will fill those gaps, right? It will come down and fill those gaps. It doesn't have to be right away. And sometimes we're mistakenly thinking that hey, we have these gaps, we have to go down and fill them. And Bitcoin will just go on a tear and it will completely just fill all those gaps, right? So I'm being cautious in thinking, I'm seeing a possible bull flag on the 1 hour for XRP. I can take a look at that, Oz. How about XLM though, for real? Guys, I'm watching the alts right now, but I'm watching Bitcoin. And the reason why I'm watching Bitcoin is I think we will get a signal. I know the alts seem like they're running right now, but this is not really running. This is not altcoin season running for me. Is it for you?
Well, I'm looking at some breadth indicators, right? Like, are we showing breadth not just in crypto, but on risk on? And the indicators are starting to, it's not on, the switch is not flipped by no means, but seeing some of that movement that's happening and breadth across multiple markets for risk on is usually a sign that it's pretty soon. Right? It's just getting closer. It's really close for that, right? And that's what we're looking for, is for breadth to open up across the market. Risk off on season is like there, and we call it alt season, and expansion is happening, right? And we should see, like the Russell, we should see altcoins have a really big move, and I think that's going to happen soon. I think that dominance after that pullback, I believe right after that pullback, and maybe even during it, you may see the dominance really start dropping.
Yeah, so I have two ways of thinking right now. One is that we could thanks for the follow, guys. If you don't follow either one of us, I'm Chelsea, I'm Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic Crypto. He's on his fake account that he modeled out. So follow him too. Follow him. This is all the time.
This is my backup. So if you're new and following me, don't forget to follow my main page, cosmic.crypto.
Yeah. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for being in here. If you could tap the screen, that really helps us out. It's really something free you can do to support the channel and the show. And then sharing it out, obviously, is a really good thing just to get us into new audience. We do this every 30 EST. So I have two ways of thinking right now. One is that I think that Bitcoin is definitely going to 120 first. But I also think that there's a chance that we could follow that up with it does look good with Bullish Babe and Bullish Bro on the screen, like 100%. It does. Right?
The Bullish Twins. We have to have decoder rings though, with like the logo on it, and we'll do that at the end. And then I'll morph into like Crypto Chad 17.
There we go. I don't know who my alter ego is, but we're gonna keep it keep it clean for TikTok. Thanks, the one. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. I think that we could shoot up to that 143 area before the dominance comes down. And furthermore, there's a higher target. Hey, Dean. There's a higher target that is my ultimate target, which is 181. However, I don't think we're going to get there right away. I think we're going to go to 120, possibly to the 143, then come down. We haven't tested on a higher time frame, so there's that. So there's not only the gaps, but we need to retest, guys. There's no, Bitcoin or any asset that's running like this needs to take a breath before it continues, and it hasn't taken a real breath yet. So for me, looking at what this is doing, I'm looking at the alts, but I am not. I'm looking at the alts, but I am not focused on them right now. Oz did say that a lot of people are watching XRP. I'm watching XRP, and I was this morning. So this morning we were looking at XRP and the double bottom. It was actually right on the trend line of breaking out, and I was like, man, this looks like it's gonna go, and it did, and it broke out of that trend line, and that is, hey Dev,
Are you bullish enough yet?
are you bullish?
Are you bullish enough yet?
Yeah,
everybody.
And so XRP, you know, XRP and XLM will follow XRP. I think XRP is the big guy in that relationship, and it wears the pants. So when that starts to go, I think XLM will go as well. We are not bullish enough yet. Maraid, are you not?
Still not bullish enough yet.
I was just going to take a look at XRP and see what it's doing. I know a lot of people are interested in that.
Are you not entertained? I'm so glad shit finally took off, man, because after I said that shit was going to get ready to take off, and then it took like a couple of weeks for it to finally take off, right? And I'm like, well, we're in this time. We're in this time where the takeoff is supposed to happen. Everything says it's happening. Well, we're just waiting on it.
Well, I also thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank you guys for being here in general. We appreciate you. I think that's what we've been like looking at the trading group too, and I'm like, it's gonna go. Like, here's a big pattern, it's sitting right on the trend line. But like the whole time, it's just been building. Like, this is the thing that we have to understand too, is like it builds support. And the way that it builds support is that it moves sideways and it's boring, right? And that's what we were watching for a while here. It seemed to break out, and then it would get rejected, it would come down. And all of that time, it was just forming support. XRP, you said you saw, Oz said he saw a bull flag on the 1 hour. Let's take a look.
Because here's the thing, right? It's going to be very hard to kind of figure out, what the altcoins are going to be doing during this time. Like, there's like not a lot of metrics that we can say, hey, we have to wait till exactly that Bitcoin dominance falls before, and this happens at this certain time. There's really been cases where it has ran with Bitcoin. There's been cases that it waited till a little bit after. So, still, I think more will be revealed obviously by next week. But I think once going back to Bitcoin though, so once this happens, the things that I'm going to be looking for are I'm going to be looking for the parabola. I'm going to be looking for the 5 waves, right? And I'm going to be looking at influences into the stock market, what gold is doing, and where the DXY is set at. So be looking.
My girlfriend of 30 months dumped me today. Didn't feel a thing. I was feeling the euphoria. Well, I'm sorry that you lost a relationship, but I'm very glad.
30 months? Damn, I'm sorry, crypto bro. It does suck, but I'm glad that you are happy that. You know what? Just you got profits today. Go out there and buy you something great.
Hopefully, you made wife-changing money, right? Like,
right.
Uber Eats guy, thank you so much. But I'm sorry. That's awful. That's a long time. 30 months is a long time. So,
it is.
I'm glad this.
Hey, but it's good to figure it out now before like 5, 6, 7, 8 years into it.
What'd you say?
It's better to figure it out then than 5, 6, 7, 8 years into it.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Yes. Yes. 100%. Things just get magnified, right?
Plus, crypto bros are about to be looking really hot here soon, especially altcoin crypto bros.
You guys are about to be looking like the homecoming.
We are
right?
Everywhere we go. Is that one? It reminds me of that meme that we've all seen. The one where the girl is like the hot chick is looking at the other hot chick. She's whispering and she's looking at that guy, and it's like,
that's what you guys are about to
be. He have algo?
Yeah.
Like, yes.
We're about like, I don't know, a good 3-4 months here. You guys are going to be back. So like, hold on. It's going to be good. Like, this is, I almost said it, but no.
I get crazy. There may be a couple scandals.
Couple scandals.
But I can guarantee you one thing, crypto bros. Quiet and boring. It will not be.
I'll have new teeth like Cosmic to guys.
Yes, let's go. Let's go.
This guy, thank you so much. Hey, Fredrum, nice to see you. He said, well, I hope it's a happy, profitable Friday for all of you beautiful people. I hope it is too. Did you change your name on here to Bullish Bro? Yes, he's mocking me. That's what's happening here. He's mocked me and he's built a clothing line around it. It's really unbelievable. He's stolen my logo and he's turned it blue and he's made himself a brand new merchandise.
Well, you weren't doing nothing with it, so somebody had to step in. You're too busy making thirst traps at night. Somebody had to step in. You're taking too much time learning how to do the TikTok dance and studying the charts. Somebody had to step in.
I'm giving the people what they want.
Crypto bros wanted their own brand too. We want to be part of the Bullish Bro brand. We're still your biggest fan.
We're like a subsidiary of mine. That's what's happening.
A subsidiary? I don't know.
Is what's happening here. Guys, if you're new here, I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. This is
Cosmic Crypto. You already forgot my name? This is why I always have to like hurry up and put my name back. Because people will just forget me. Like Cosmic is a hard word or something. What was that moon guy? Space Cowboy? They call me Cosmos a lot. It's a Cosmos guy.
And this is his alt account. Please follow us directly from the lives if you don't follow us. We're happy that you're here, though, if this is your first time. Thank you for being here. Crypto Callie, nice to see you. So Oz, I do see that bull flag on the 1 hour. I will say that and I can do you have any news for us today, or you want me to go to the charts? Hey, Rusty.
I'm just hoping that XRP gets as high as it can possibly can before the pullback in Bitcoin, which would probably affect the alts as well.
Yeah, but here's the thing, is that XRP...
Hey, I got scenarios after scenarios.
I know you do, but I'm just saying XRP has broken a very big pattern on a really high time frame. So to me, if it were to break that pattern on the way down, I would be very surprised that it would do that. So from
more to go
right now, I'm not saying it's going to go forever, but what I'm saying right now is that if we do go right now, the reason why XRP will maybe hold more than the others is because it has held very steady for a very long time.
That is very true.
And so for the other alts, I would say, you know what, they may bleed out. Hey, Trey, I don't know. How do I invite people to come up? I don't know.
All I can say is this. Don't be surprised if we see an ABC like we just went through in Bitcoin in XRP that ends up making XRP be the last one to pump. Don't be surprised. I'm just saying. Maybe FUD, maybe something comes out, sentiment turns very bearish on it.
Yeah.
And finally the super good news comes out and that shit just skyrocketed. I'm just saying, I've seen that movie play out in XRP a couple times. It's always the villain, you're running against a monster and they jump out and scare you at the time you wasn't expecting. That's how XRP moves. It jumps out. It don't just gradually go up.
Yeah. So as far as Fred,
inviting people. So do you see that little
invite demonstration live? I just invited Trey. And I guess the guests. I
can't control it obviously because. Go ahead, can I modify? No, I can't. So you have to push the playbook. Do you see the playbook?
Playbook. Yep, I see it.
Click that, and then look for the one that says "Let's Chat." It should be on the first section, maybe like the second, third one or something. Let's chat.
Yep.
Click that one, and then what do you see?
There we go. I got it.
Yes.
All grid. There we go. We'll do fixed grid like this.
Yay!
Okay, so guys, if you're welcome to come up and talk. We do have to know you a little bit. It can't just be anyone random, just because we like to stay away from conversations that get you banned, which apparently I do anyway. And how do I make you in the big box? How do I do that when I want?
I don't want to be in the big box, but you can change the layout a little bit. It doesn't have to be like.
Oh, did it? Figured it out. You're in the big box. Okay. So as far as XRP goes, I'll switch myself to the big box. There we go. So XRP, I think is going to 313.
I'm sorry, is really what?
XRP is going to 313.
313. Well, I would expect it because you do know your stuff, and she is very accurate a lot of the time.
I think if it goes to 313 is the target of the inverted head and shoulders that it broke out of. But it's also, it broke out of the inverted head and shoulders. And the reason why I think that it will not break that channel is because you're in that channel, it broke out of the channel and the inverted head. On like a 4-hour daily time frame. Like that's a very big time frame to be building that zone. And then to break out. So if it does come back and retest, I would be looking for a retest around like 230. Like that would be my retest. And that's not financial advice. 313, 315 says, yeah, that's what I'm looking at. So we probably
I like it.
And I think if you come back down to 330, we could wick below that channel, like just to fake people out, because that's what it likes to do. But I don't think that we are going, thanks, Tom. I don't think we're going much lower than that on the pullback, which is, I don't know, good numbers, conservative in my book, but yeah, realistic. So 313 is just the immediate target. That's just the local target. I can show you what I'm looking at here on XRP, so you guys can see what I'm seeing and what Oz is seeing.
Tell me, how rich am I about to be?
I don't know, but it's looking pretty good. Is it not letting me turn my camera? It's not letting me turn my camera around.
It did.
Did it?
It literally did. We all seen the screen.
It did. Okay. So did it now?
Not yet. Now it is. Now it is.
Okay. So let's see. Oh, good. Okay. So here's what Oz is seeing, guys. So this is XRP. This is XRP right here.
Charts with Chelsea.
Charts with Chelsea. So here's what Oz is seeing on the bull flag right here, and actually it's already started to break out. One of the things that I will say is like really indicative of it is when the price action respects the SMA, the simple moving average, and the smooth moving average. So you've got the SMA, which is the blue line, the smooth moving average, which is the purple line, and then you've got the 200 moving average and the 50 down here. What it's doing on most things right now, on most assets, is it is really, really respecting SMA. And for traders, this is a really good thing to follow. And the reason why is that when you're looking at a asset on like a 15-minute, 5-minute, 15-minute, 1 hour possibly, when you're looking at this and you're looking at the patterns, what you can really gauge what it's going to do by when it touches the SMA, because it likes to come back to the SMA, and that's actually where you get that parabola action, right? It flags out, and the flag comes down, it touches the SMA, and then it shoots off. And that's what we've been doing for a while. I'll expand it so that I can show you a little bit more. And then I'll show you Bitcoin as well.
So we like it when it touches the SMA, right?
What'd you say?
I said we like it when it touches the SMA, right?
Do, and you can see it a little bit better here, right? So look at what happened down here.
And for somebody new, what's an SMA?
Simple moving average. It's the average price the average price that Bitcoin. I always have trouble explaining this. The price that Bitcoin has traded at over a certain amount of time, right? The average on a 20-day, I have a 21-day, and a 21-day average that price is trading at. And so that moving line does that. Hey, Tumble Tech. Oh, he came up for a minute and then dropped down. So what's happening here is this. This is actually a bull flag. It comes down, touches the SMA, then breaks out. This is another bull flag. Even though it's slanted, it comes down to price action, it breaks out. Same thing here. Bull flag touches the SMA, breaks out. Bull flag touches the SMA, breaks out. Bull flag touches the SMA. So here's the good thing for traders is that if you are looking for a short, right? And the SMA is something that I cling on to a lot. My best trades are when I have a 1 hour candle open decisively above or below the SMA, and that's my preferred trade. And so if you're trading, like this looks like a bear flag to me right here. I bet there's some bull flags in here on a smaller time frame. but we are starting to kind of round out on the Stokes. I think there's a chance that we could kind of dump here, but I think that the 200 and the 50 will hold as support. So most of the time during a bear market, I would think that this bear flag is going to drop all the way down to its target. When in reality, in a bull market, you cannot discount the kind of support that the moving averages give you. They are very strong in a bull market. And so for me, I'm looking for those to hold. I'm missing a lot of the chat. I'm so bullish. I won't.
So do you see a case for my idea about there possibly being an ABC correction in XRP?
Hold on. I was going to take that down to the 4 and see. Whoa. Look at that act. Like, look, it's so nice to see that action on a 4 hour. Straight up candles in a parabola. The SMA is holding. Like, this is super bullish, right?
So you're saying I should go take a screenshot of my portfolio?
I think so, yeah. So if you want to do a I told you so video, then yes. But look, so this is why I don't think we're going below this. If we, oh, did you drop off or did you just? So I don't think we're going below this channel that we were in. So this is a falling channel. We were in it for a very long time. This is very.
Sorry, I had to look how rich I was. I'm back.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. So we were in this falling channel for a really long time. Finally, we broke out, and we broke out of not only the falling channel, but this inverse head and shoulders. The reason why I don't think we're going back down here is we would have to fall. If we get back into the pattern, I treat a pattern, and this doesn't always happen, but I treat a pattern like if you break back into it, you never left it. So I would then have to assume that we are moving to the bottom of the pattern at 120. I don't think XRP is going back to 120. So unless we break this trend line right here, which is, let's just say in the next couple of days, we try to break it 230. If we break that, that would tell me that we're headed back down to the bottom of this pattern, unless this is like a total fake out and we wick down here. I don't think that that's what's going to happen. I think that this pattern, especially on XRP, because of how it moves, is really strong, and I think it's probably going to hold. Doesn't mean we won't have a pullback, but I don't think it's going to be a deep one for XRP. I think it may be more shallow. It makes sense because it was shallow. It's been shallow the whole time, right? We've been moving sideways. So all the other alts may bleed out, and we may get a break on XRP because XRP has been moving sideways for so long. My goal of the inverted head and shoulders is 352. So if we make it to 313, which is my first target, the bigger target would be 352 at this point. So it's still a far cry from 10,000.
That's a very far cry. And you know, some people in here are like, you know, how can we really trust the TA? And you know, a lot of it is interpretation, but a lot of it is how thorough you are, and that's a good thing about Bullish Babe is she when she comes up with some stuff, she's very thorough on what she's getting. So that's awesome.
I like to see what the full story is, and the guys in the trading group in the morning will agree. Like, I'm very cautious, I'm very realistic. So I was just telling Cosmic this morning that like, it's funny that he laughs when I say 250 because I am mostly a dreamer in real life, but my charting skills, like, I am very rational when it comes to price targets. And so for me, the price targets, I'm always conservative. Hey Trey, how are ya?
What's up, buddy? You want to come up? Come up this fine Friday. Hey, do you know where people request that? Do you know where that button is?
No. Like, well, I do.
Do you see where it says guest on your bottom left? It says guest.
I accepted him.
Yeah.
He meant, yeah, come on up.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm currently in a place where I can't turn on the camera, so I just wanted to talk to y'all.
Oh, he's in the government building.
Finishing up some paperwork before I call it a week. So
How's it going?
so far so good, and y'all. This
Good.
price action looks good.
It does.
It's a major move. Bitcoin going up 10K. That's a major move.
Yeah.
Wasn't we just talking about that yesterday?
Yes. We were just talking about that yesterday. Isn't that funny? Right? And it moves so fast. It moves so fast that it even surprised me a little bit. Like I was seeing that in the charts, but I wasn't prepared for it to just like go. And then when Eric rolled over this morning, he yawned and he's like, did you see Bitcoin made it to 118? And I was like, what were you getting up in the middle of the night and checking the charts down? Like, no, he's doing this. but you can see like everyone's excited, you know?
Yeah, everybody.
Oh, here we go. Here's the breaking news. Breaking news. The Dow went down 280 points. Something about maybe the tariffs or something.
Uh-oh. So why?
And they're getting too bullish. Insert the negative narrative.
How about the FUD bag? So that we can
Hey, crypto bros.
You for the FUD rounds. I love it.
Hey, Oz. Nice to meet you.
We're going to the moon, baby.
What's happening?
I'm so bullish right now, bro. Thank you, Cosmic. And thank you, Chelsea. Because I'll tell you what right now, if Chelsea had not come on the live the other night and basically slapped me in the face with some charts, I probably wouldn't have bought.
Really?
Yeah. No, I'm telling you, because like I was like...
Because he wasn't going to believe Cosmic. Fuck that guy.
I was
That's
like...
nuts.
Ooh, I was so close to like being like super scaredy pants, and I was like, no. After, because I don't have the 4-hour chart, I do, but I don't really look at it. I have it on my other platform, right? And so I don't really look at the 4-hour chart too much. And then when she pointed that out to me, I was like, oh my God, I need to be looking at the 4-hour too. And I need to, because I've been so focused because we've been moving downward. I've been so focused on the 1 day and the 1 hour.
So
And
my
I
favorite,
failed to zoom out on that 4-hour chart and look at, because I've been looking at the 1 week, the 1 day, and the 1 hour, and that 4-hour chart. Like after she pointed it out to me and I pulled it up on my other app, I was like, "Oh man, I'm making a mistake."
for me, what sealed the deal was Coinbase stock breaking out. For me, that said, hey, you know what? The bottom is in. This is we should have been buying. President Trump was right. The bottom was in at that time.
Yeah, I agree. That was a strong indication too. I was waiting for that one last possible fear narrative on the night.
Eventually, I was too. Yeah,
and then it got paused, and it's only paused for a couple weeks. I don't think anyone cares anymore. No one cares.
I just think so many people were expecting it and waiting for it. You know, I always look like, what can the market do to catch crypto bros offsides? Right. And that would be a thing. So many people, we've gotten up and then smacked down so many times. Nobody's expecting up.
Can you guys hear me? So
You know what?
no.
Very faint, very
Keep the
faint.
green
very
light
faint,
on,
very
baby.
faint.
Woo! We got the green light.
That is
my
the green light.
eyes.
That-
So bright.
I don't know what's happening with my phone.
I threw an extra 5K at XRP on that one when I saw that 1 hour bull flag.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm cash broke right now.
It's okay. I think you made right decisions.
Yeah, you make
Yeah.
the right decision.
Hey, crypto bros, if you're listening, you're not bullish enough.
You are not bullish enough. I tried to tell everybody I could. Chelsea did too. She did it with charts. I did it with words.
Can you
And
guys hear me?
but that's the sentiment. Yeah, but barely. You're slow. You're very low.
Oh, this is so annoying. All right. I don't
know why we can't hear her. It's so weird.
How's
so
my
anyways,
audio?
I'm just kidding. We can hear you. I'm teasing. I'm so sorry.
Are you teasing? You guys have been teasing on me this whole time.
No, I can hear you barely, very barely. It's like you got something covered up from the speaker.
You got to be close to that cheap speaker you got.
Chelsea, I'm gonna send you one of these. You need this.
What is it? I do. I have one. I have one.
No. Not this. Not this.
Yeah.
This is the DJI mic mini.
Yeah.
You know me, I'm
That's
an
top
audio
notch.
engineer. The audio has to be perfect.
Yeah, this sucks. Like I think TikTok's just like acting up today. So I don't know. Is that better?
Yeah, you are pretty clear, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
DM me what brand that is.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, bro. Check, man, crypto bro. Look at
You can send me your affiliate link.
So I'm actually sponsored by DJI. But this is the mic mini. It comes with two of them, and it has a little receiver as well. But they work Bluetooth or receiver, and it also has like a thing where you can plug it in your Type C, and I can also plug it into the mixer as well.
So it can be an XMR mic too as well. So it can be an XMR mic as well.
Yeah, I'll send you guys the info. It's legit. And then this charges, and it has like 48-hour battery life.
Bro, you sound great. We definitely get it's legit. I trust you.
I sound like crap. You guys can't even hear me.
Because I don't ever know which ones to buy, but at least if I can hear somebody's sound, I'm like, damn, I like their sound.
It's not even on.
No, from your show, right?
Right. So my show, I use the Rode mic, but Jesse uses the DJI.
Which one's better?
The Rode. Obviously, it's a dynamic mic. You can't beat it with a lavalier.
Does my volume suck? I'm using.
Can you guys?
I'm using iPhone.
Can you hear me at all?
So does the Rode mic have
Now
a
I can't
built-in
hear
pop
any
filter?
of you.
Does the Rode mic?
Hear it, man.
I can hear you. You can't hear us?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I don't know what's happening. You guys keep turning off. Like it's like you can't hear me at all. Bizarre. I don't know. They can hear me, but you guys can't hear me.
Are you trying to say that we're ignoring you?
Yes. Are you?
Hey, you know what?
Like it sounds like you're
These
underwater.
are my side. These are bullish bros. You got to find your own bullish babes to add to the party. These are bullish bros.
Yeah, they said I'm coming in and out of sounds. I don't know what that is. Look, hold on, let me switch locations. Maybe which location?
So I was asking. So does that Rode mic have a built-in pop filter? Because I need one of those bad.
No, so I'm sponsored by Sweetwater as well. They sent me this. It's a sleeve that goes over the Rode mic,
Yeah.
and it's the pop filter.
Yo, wait a minute. So you're sponsored by Sweetwater in Fort Wayne, Indiana?
Yeah, I'm sponsored by Sweetwater, DJI, and HelloFresh.
I'm gonna have to talk to them because my wife did her whole album at Sweetwater. I'm gonna have to talk to them and see what's going on with that. Yeah, she did her whole they did her whole album for Sweetwater studio, the main studio, the whole shebang. And I'm gonna have to talk to them and see what's going on with that because we need that.
Dude,
I live in Indiana. I buy the taffy.
They didn't give me free stuff, but they gave me major discounts because I was building the studio. I reached out and emailed them, and I was like, "Hey, I'm building a studio right now. I'm about to drop like $15K on a studio. What can you do for me?" And I got a message. I got a letter and a bag of candy that was like special from Sweetwater, like candy.
Yes, yeah, the taffies,
And
right?
Who did come?
Yeah,
Did it
and they're
come
just
from
like,
Thad?
"Oh yeah,
Did it
like
come from
totally,
Thad?
we're." And so basically, I got 25% off, and all I had to do was mention Sweetwater like 4 times within a month, and then that was it. And
They have a festival. I go to the festival, and man, the candy is so good. They just got candy all over the place.
Quick question,
I know,
Oz,
right?
did that come from Thad or nope? I can't hear you. Nope.
All right,
Real
well,
quick, it sounds like it's cutting in and out.
it's annoying. I don't know.
Me?
Do you have a
No.
mic on at all?
I
My
had it
mic's
on.
not turning on.
How could you hear me? Well, I had the mic on.
Oz, did it come from Thad or did it come from Phil?
I have to look at the letter. I think it's on my desk right here.
Because we know them. We know them personally.
I had the letter in my desk right here.
That's all good. Though.
I'll let you
It's
know.
cool.
I'll let you know who I talked to.
All right, cool. Thank
For
you.
sure. Yeah, of course.
Because that studio is amazing in Sweetwater.
Yeah, dude, they basically help finance most of the equipment here, other than like the computer I got at Costco, and then I got like my mixer secondhand because I'm cheap. I needed more money for my crypto.
I'm cheap too, man. I use the heck out of like Facebook Marketplace.
Same.
I
And
never
that-
like to pay full price for anything.
I will tell you this: the people that are wealthy, they don't drop money on chains and looking flashy. They dress like regular people, and you never know. Like I mean, yeah, I'm the Corvette guy. I got the Corvette. I live in a small town. Everybody knows I'm the guy with the Corvette. But like, the Corvette is
Is it
like,
red?
yes,
Little red Corvette.
yeah, it's a 1975. It's
Yeah, that was actually probably the one Prince was talking about.
that is the one. But it was actually my grandfather's growing up, and my grandma sold it. And then when I made all my money, I went and tracked it down and paid way too much for it.
That's the shit you only see on shows or movies. Yeah. Good job, buddy. That's the right thing to do.
Yeah, it had to be done. It had to be done. But it's like a brand new car now.
Crypto helped you do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, crypto did all of it. What are you talking about?
I know, right?
Crypto retired me, bro. And like, I had a sweet job. Like I made a lot of money doing the audio engineering thing and rubbing elbows with celebrities. But I basically was like, you know what? I just want to live small town life and be out here with my family. So like, I retired and I do this show now because I was getting kind of lonely being out here in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, it's nice to just live a slower pace. I moved out of like Beverly Hills right in the nick of time. Like a year or so later, like everything burnt down. So I actually did all right. I made the right choices, that's for sure.
I'm glad you got out. So.
And obviously having a place like TikTok and being able to do this kind of content too definitely helps the boredom, I feel like, as a content creator, right? And being able to like reach other people that are interested in what you're talking about.
Exactly. You know, I was talking to Caveman about this, and I never thought that, like, you think like you're going to do the content creation and you're going to, do all this stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to be cool and famous. I'm a cool guy. Right. And then you don't realize, like, you make these relationships with people that I didn't expect that I would ever have. And like, there are people that are in other continents that I would call my friend now, which is just incredible.
Yeah. Transparent moment, that first thing when they said TikTok was going to get banned, that last thing I did in the morning, bro, I literally cried because I had people messaging me saying, Trey, you changed my life. And I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, bro, like, I literally bawled for like 30 minutes. I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to help these people. Like, they're not going to go to YouTube because they feel comfortable with TikTok. It was a crazy day. So yeah, I definitely agree with you, Oz. I definitely agree with you on that one.
So in other words, the actual bull run are the friends we met along the way.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This is true, right?
That's true. That's true. Real men cry. So all 59 people, if you're laughing, real men cry. Put it that way.
No, they do. I was bawling too. I was like, they're taking it away from me. I was all over the place. I was that guy that kept on the next day. I don't know if you guys kept doing it too, but I kept trying. I think I at least 100 times of just trying, right?
Yeah. Same.
I was like a heroin addict, that hadn't had a fix. I was just all over the place.
Yeah, I was worried. I was definitely worried. But...
And then the next day we were good. It was like nothing.
I know, right?
Happened, right?
I can barely hear you.
I'll tell you what happened though. We weren't good though. Like we were back, but after that point, viewership got so bad, and
it got different.
Yeah, it got so different. Like and mind you, at that point, I'd only been going live for like a month or two, and I was used to like 300 people in my life. I was getting like hundreds of dollars in gifts every live, and then all of a sudden it was gone. I was down to like 10 people in a live and basically was starting all over.
Damn.
Yeah.
And I know you guys feel that too. Like you guys were more established though, like, so you guys.
Well, I got banned twice.
I know, right? That's another thing is like I got bananaed as well. I was out for 9 days for misinformation because I said that there was a possibility that there could be cyber attacks, and people should probably have a cold wallet. And I used to sell cold wallets, and I can't sell cold wallets for the last 3 months because I got bananaed from that as well. So
Really?
tell me, like, what the heck is going on? What's up, Simon? How you doing, buddy? The fam is in the chat.
What up? Man, what a beautiful day. We have XRP. Where's it at?
Last time I checked, it was like 286.
Let me pull it up. I should be watching because I'm just throwing money at this thing right now.
Really? I'll be careful.
No, I'm stupid bullish. I have like, I'm not gonna say how much, but I have a lot of money that's been sitting on the sidelines that I'm trying to move back into the market. So I didn't just do it all at once. Now I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I should buy it here, and then
I
I'll
think
pull
there's
some
other
out.
people just like Oz, and that's where we probably will get that next push up a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about, and I'm trying to be ahead of that. You know?
Because there's only like certain different personality types, right? There's so many different ones, but there's only some, especially in crypto. And I think a lot of the people are starting to say, wait a minute. I think it's time for me to get off these sidelines and start getting in.
Well, do y'all think next week is going to be real big for crypto? I talked about it this morning, but do y'all think it's going to be next really big? Supposed to be like this quote unquote crypto week or something like that. Supposed to be
Nothing
like
burger.
3
That's
bills
gonna
are
be a
supposed to be
nothing burger.
passed. You don't really think so?
That's going to be the drop of the. That's what's going to cause the pullback, baby. They're all going to be like expecting something that it ends up being, and then that's going to bring it back down to that 235, 233.
But at the same time, maybe we're seeing a lot of altcoins being talked about, and that's where that Bitcoin dominance really starts dropping more.
Yeah, maybe so.
I don't know. I think they're so uneducated. Literally, the people writing these laws about crypto are so uneducated in crypto. They think that crypto and Bitcoin are the same thing.
Yeah.
That's the problem. That's what we're dealing with here. We have incompetent. That's like the people that don't own guns making gun legislation. That's the problem we're dealing with crypto right now.
That's true too. We still can't hear you.
Why am I still on the big screen?
I can't talk because I'm.
It's y'all show.
I want to be on the
That's
big
fine.
screen.
Like, why can't we just make it like equal boxes?
Hey, you want to hear something crazy? So, and I tell everybody, I'm like, chat, listen up. Don't use Coinbase, okay? For the love of God, do not use Coinbase. I think in the future it's going to change and get better. But Revolution, she's our fact checker for the show. Twice now, every time we've had these runs, her limit orders get canceled. And
I've heard
she
that too. I've heard that there's some issues, and sometimes it goes back to default on certain things.
Yes. Not only that, like it'll sign you out, and like I started on Coinbase years and years ago, right? And like anytime something is happening, it'll kick you, and it's like you're trying to put in a market order, and all of a sudden you're kicked.
Yeah, that sucks. I hate that.
Yeah, don't use Coinbase. I'm not going to ever recommend a platform because they all have their issues. I'll tell you that right now. But Coinbase, it's an on ramp and an off ramp. That's all it is. That's for retail, low educated people.
No, I wouldn't. That's tough, right? Right, because when new people come in, I don't disagree with you, right? But I would be careful with that because I think for the new person coming in, they're gonna want to try to do something that's easy, right? And you want to make sure you try to discourage them from feeling some type of way if that's all that they know, right? Because I know there's a lot of people that know about Coinbase more than they know about all these other exchanges because they probably believe it's more user friendly. But But I totally see what you're saying, though. I totally
Well,
see what you're saying.
Coinbase is easy, man. I'll tell you that. For the normie, heck yeah. Get started with Coinbase, whatever. But quickly, you're going to find out with Coinbase that it's more expensive, and
It is.
it screws you up, man. When you're trying to make a move, that's when it hits you with the problem. Every
Yeah.
time you're trying to make a move.
Yeah. I mean, that's true too, but like I said, I don't disagree with you, but also I know that there's a lot of people in here that do use Coinbase, that find it
I mean, I
better.
use it, but I
Yeah.
use more than one, right?
Yeah.
But I also use the Coinbase one,
Right.
and I've had that for. I can't tell you that it saved me money, but it definitely makes me feel good at night knowing that some of my assets are protected, I guess.
Hello. Can you guys hear
Thank you
this?
for the
Oh
gifts,
my God,
guys.
it's Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. Chelsea's getting a mic for Christmas.
You sound like Optimus Prime. Like,
Yeah, you did
that's
sound like
crazy.
Optimus Prime.
I want you to say Autobots.
If I use the sound effects, you guys can hear me. How
Oh, I can hear you now.
is
This
I'm
is
dead
better.
right
At
now.
least you can communicate with us instead of throwing up like.
Thanks for the gift shop. I'll be right back. I'm gonna be on mute real quick because I gotta.
Go ahead, buddy.
I'll be right back. Well, I'm still here, but I'll be back if that makes sense.
Hey, TikTok seller, thank you for the roses, man. Appreciate you. TikTok seller's been watching my show since I used to point my camera at my Nintendo Switch and do
Oh,
the
that's
live
cool. That's real cool. I've had a couple of those day ones too. Like it's been with you for so long.
right?
Like you just love them. Like I'd probably put some of them in my will.
Right.
Can you hear me now?
Oh my God, that's the best I could hear you this whole show.
The Verizon guy, can you hear me now?
She's back. Now put you on the big screen.
No. Not chipmunk button on the sound effects soundboard.
It's got to be your internet connection. Got to be.
Could be.
Restart your router.
I don't know.
No, I think you're good. I can hear you good.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
No way.
Wait.
You mean that soundboard thing?
But you have to stay close like that. Don't
Yeah,
sway
stay
away.
close.
Be right up on that shit and deliver it.
You need to be closer. Your nose needs to be the camera.
Like this. Like
Yes.
it helps if you move your tongue a lot.
I might get kicked off of TikTok live again if I do that. So I'm gonna keep my tongue in my mouth. Okay. I know. So hey guys, it's nice to see you.
Hey, welcome back, Bullish Babe. You want to come on the big screen?
Welcome back. Do you know how frustrating it is to sit in the audience and hear you guys talk and not be able and talk and not for you guys not to hear me?
Oh,
That's
we know. I was watching you and your facial expressions. You got hot. You get this little wrinkle up here, I've noticed.
She does get the wrinkle.
Right?
It tells me to get Botox, really.
No, you don't need that. Get out of here. Come on now.
I do get frustrated with that because it's just like, dude, when I can't control everything, it's not a great thing. So go ahead. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I'm glad I'm back. I don't know what you were talking about.
We were saying that you can hop on the big screen now.
Oh, you want me to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm afraid to touch anything.
You got it. There. Yay!
Hey.
She's back.
All right, good. Yeah, so Oz was saying that he's super bullish on XRP.
A little bit.
Super
So
bullish.
Not bullish, super bullish.
Okay. Let me reiterate, okay? I'm super bullish because I believe in the moon cheese, okay? Do I believe in the whole narrative, the mass adoption thing is happening in 2 days? No. But I believe that people believe that. And because they believe that, Simon, thank you. People believe crazy nonsense.
Are
They
you gonna
don't do
dump
no
on the
research,
crazy people?
and that's what I believe is bullish.
Are you gonna dump on the crazy people?
Oh yes, for sure. They're all my exit liquidity for sure,
What's
100%.
up, Crypto Cali in the house?
What's up, guys? How's everyone doing?
Good. We want to see your
What's up,
beautiful
bro?
face. Can't show us your beautiful face. You always have to. There he is.
Yeah.
How's everyone doing?
What's
He's got the
happening?
hat on. Yo,
Okay, brother. I'm just chilling.
bro.
What's up, boys? What's up, Bullish?
It's good.
Are y'all doing good?
How about that pump?
I'm loving it.
Were you bullish enough? That's my question.
Chloe and I actually 3 times in a row have said the same exact thing, and 3 times in a row. I feel like maybe because we don't really think this way when it comes.
They
to
can't hear you when you get that far away. You gotta get closer.
So we don't really think the same when it comes to like what we think. I don't think like we don't see the same thing, but we come to the same conclusion.
In a different way, right?
Yeah, which is super cool.
What do you use, Callie?
I mean, I for like day trading, I use my Keltner channels, my RSI, my stochastic RSI, action volume profiles and EMAs. And then if I'm looking at more long-term stuff, of course, you know, I start taking a look at like much more of the bigger picture, of course. But yeah, like I've noticed that when it's a short-term prediction, and Bush and I have agreed, it's actually worked out pretty well.
And I think that may be because like you use different indicators than I do. I'm not usually this close to the camera, guys, but no one can hear me. So that's why I'm so close to the camera right now. It may be because you and I like to look at the longer time frames to like break down the smaller time frames, and I think that's where we end up seeing the same thing on the smaller time frames, which is interesting and great. And tell people that you should look at those higher time frames. It's great to trade on a lower time frame, but there's a lot of traders that they actually don't trade on a lower time frame the right way, right? You want to get in and get out on a lower time frame. You're not looking for a big move. And if you know what the bigger pattern is, you can trade a range really better. So I don't know. What are you seeing now? What are you seeing happening now, Callie? With Bitcoin?
I mean, honestly, having broken 116, we might as well go to 125. Like, what's the harm in that?
Thank
you know.
you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So do you see
Also,
that?
like,
Sorry, go ahead.
no, what you were gonna say?
So I was gonna say when they couldn't hear me before, my new favorite time frame is actually the 8 hour. So the 8 hour seems to be the clearest, and right now there's a very clear bull flag on the 8 hour. So I can show you, and Kelly, you can go ahead with what you were gonna say. I didn't mean to interrupt you at all.
I use the 9 hours. So that's pretty interesting that you use the 8 hour.
The 8 hour is my new favorite time frame, but look at this. There's a bull flag that is extremely clear on the 8 hour for BTC. So and this right here, I think I've already measured it out here, right? This is the bull flag, and it actually is a little bit more than that, but I'm taking conservative targets right now because I want to make sure that I don't overcompensate for the bullish bias that I have right now. But right now, like 121, and I've been saying 122, so I think it's closer to 122 is the actual target. But just this bull flag, right? So, and I'm taking one move at a time right now, guys, because I do think we're going to come back and have a retest. But 122 is what I'm looking at just in this 8 hour bull flag.
So that brings in the question: if we are pumping into next week,
Yeah.
is that the pump and dump? Is that the correct?
And
That's
why?
the thing.
Yes.
Like my concern is like, yeah, on one side, like we have all the reason to keep on pumping, and you know, like I've been saying this entire cycle, that longs to shorts ratio is so important. And right now, everyone is still like all of retail is still net short on Binance, and you know, you always want to liquidate those shorts. You don't want to pay those shorts. But at the same time, dude, my one concern is that Bullish, do you have the RSI open, or do you have stochastic RSI open right now? What do you have open?
Yeah, I have the stochastics. They're on the bottom. You see them?
Okay, so the normal RSI on the 3-day time frame has been on a downtrend that has been holding for the last, like since 2023. And it's a really bearish divergence. So every time that price is higher, the RSI has been lower and that trend has been holding, like that just tells me that there's less strength and interest by the time that the price is higher. And that, like I said, that's been holding for 2 years. And we're actually nearing that trend line right now. So it's kind of a little bit of make or break for that. Maybe we can just finally break out of it. And we can just, full send. Or maybe we reject there, and that means that, you get a little bit of a, pullback throughout, the rest of July. And by a little bit, I mean really, you just go back to 105, 108, 109. They're all bullish bounces at the end of the day.
So the
But yeah,
the 109 area is interesting to me. I think there's a gap at 112, so I was saying this morning that I was looking at it with Phil in the Wolf Pack, and but here I'm trying to. This is like always here, right? Here we broke up out of this inverse head and shoulders here. Obviously, we're going to hit the target of that, and we've broken out of the bigger inverse head and shoulders here, right? So the shoulder, head, and then this is the other shoulder that we broke out of. The target for this, for the bigger head and shoulders, is actually it's actually 145, right? So I'm looking at the 122 area because that's the bull flag that we're looking at right now. So, but if we are to go to that 120 and we are to push those liquidations, we could get a really fast, really swift, thick green candle, right? But where I'm looking for the pullback is this. If we pull back, sorry, if we pull back, this trend line right here is the bigger head and shoulders, right? If we pull back to here, or along here, it's the 112, which there is a gap there. So we could come back and fill this. My only thing is, Phil was saying that we may come down to the 109, which actually makes sense because that, if you were to break through the 112 and want to fill this gap at 109, which is right here, which is right, it's actually between 109 and 110. But if you were to wick down here and fill that gap and not break these moving averages, that's what I would look at, right? These moving averages are staying really strong as support right now. So I can see us popping down, kind of faking out that we're dropping this trend line right here, filling that gap at 109, and then popping back up to come back up to the 143 target. So that's what I'm looking at right now.
I mean, a 109 bounce would be very bullish. So
yeah,
very bullish.
What happens if we don't actually fill that gap, though? How far do you think we're going to go to fill that gap?
There are gaps that have not been filled. There are gaps that never get filled. There are very few of them, but in this, even if we go back and fill them in a bear market, that's okay. Like we could wait until we come actually back down to fill them. We could continue going without filling some of those gaps.
It's so funny. Like it was depression last week, right? That I think the sentiment and how quick it flipped needs to be studied for centuries.
A lot of emotions, and it's like, are we CRAZY or are we not CRAZY? You know, it's just it's got a lot of emotions.
We're actual degenerates. I was saying this in a video. Like it's so clear that there's just like this, sentiment that your average retail person is just a complete, gam. That's nowadays.
I'll tell you what.
I have a theory about that. So, I think that a lot of us in this space have some kind of component of like ADHD, right? And so, or ADD, right? Or some neurodivergence. And I feel like a lot of the time, we hyper focus, which actually gives us a lot more staying power than most people. And so I find it funny that the people who have been in crypto the longest actually kind of have the same personality traits to some degree, because we not only hyper focus and we can learn crypto, but we actually have the patience to wait it out. And so that's really, really interesting to me. The longer I'm in this space, the longer I realize that the people that are stayers and holders here are the same type of people.
I mean, I think anyone that has been here for like more than 4 years, like literally nothing phases us anymore. Like yesterday we had $5 billion in longs in futures in Bitcoin in like 5 minutes, and it was like, oh, highest volume in history. Cool, nice.
Crypto
Yeah, I
made me
saw
numb
that. I
inside.
saw that, but I just rolled over and went right back to sleep. I'm like, this is another day in crypto.
Like, oh yeah, highest volume in history. Next week we'll get a new highest volume in history. Like, no, it doesn't even matter at this point.
I mean, it's so much more fun to get higher highs than lower lows, right? So like for us, it's like, you know, to wake up every morning or to like live every day for the past like 4 days where there's like, or 3 days where there's a new all-time high. Like this is it. Like this is the euphoria for us. It may not be euphoria for retail, like in that period, but for me, like this is it. This is what I've waited for, right? Is to see those all-time highs just stack on top of each other and to watch the whole process play out. Hey, Jason.
Yeah.
Crypto
Also,
made
you
me
gotta
dead
watch out.
inside.
What'd you say?
I said crypto made me dead inside.
There's some trauma you have to deal with being in crypto. We've all been hurt and broken at some point to get to where we're winning. You know what I mean?
Right?
So if you're winning, you've got emotional damage, and I would call your bags is your emotional baggage in crypto for sure, man. Like,
Yeah, I mean, there's one thing that we gotta watch out for, like when it comes to euphoria and whatnot. X is waking the fuck up. Like X is waking up out of nowhere, and I really didn't expect that. I really didn't think that taking us to 117, 118 would wake up X this much, because until then there was nothing going on the X timeline. Nothing. Like compared to other points in the cycle in November, X was crazy. And now like it went from being completely like nothing going on to just going crazy. There's so much drama going on in X too. Crypto, like, a lot of top signals, but I don't think we've topped out. I don't think we've topped out for sure. I think at this point, we're getting started. You guys know I'm very moderately bullish, but I'm still bullish. So.
I think Bitcoin's topping out.
You think Bitcoin's topping out?
Argue with you, and we're not going to take the
Really?
bullish bro.
I think
225.
Bitcoin is going to be topping out. Yeah, I think we're watching the very last final. Once we get this pullback, then we shoot up into the parabola, and that's usually lights out.
That's very bearish of
Nobody
you.
wants to hear it. I know I'm going to be the weird one. I know.
I mean,
Everybody's going to be super euphoric, and I'm going to be the guy saying it's over by pumpkin spice season. I know.
hey, alt season index says a lot. I agree with you. I said 225. I meant 125. 125K, and then that's it. And Bitcoin loses dominance.
Oh, I don't think so.
The index is a good indication, and like you said, with how bullish all the alts are, people are moving into more high risk, and that's a good sign. It's what we want to see.
So I do think that they are moving. I think retail is gonna see the alts and get in. However, I think if they're, and I say this like every time, probably seem like a broken record, but so does Cosmic. So I'm gonna say it again. I think institutional investment is gonna come in when there's clarity, and I think that's gonna boost Bitcoin again, because Bitcoin they are only going to invest. I know they're going to look at some of the alts, like the alts that are in the reserves, but they are the big daddy of Bitcoin. That's who they're going to want. And I think that there may be another move here. It could all come at once, to be honest. I see 143 being a very achievable target. If we get past 125, I think 143 is like a hop, skip, and a jump for Bitcoin that's jumped $10,000 in the debt. Like that is very, very doable. So, and I'm not overly bullish. I just am looking at the charts and seeing the signs, and that may come after a retest. But in all reality, do you think that that's not going to push past if you get a huge opportunity at 120, and people start seeing that Bitcoin's now at 130 after it was at 108 a week and a half ago? I don't know.
I'll tell you this.
All I know, if that happens, my altcoins are going to be exploding.
I'm going to be so happy during that time.
Let me
so happy.
Let me tell you guys something.
Yeah.
And this is why you're not bullish enough. It's a win-win for alts right now. Because if Bitcoin pumps, alts follow. If Bitcoin dumps, alt season.
Yeah.
It's a win-win. You can't lose right now. And we were saying about, money inflowing into crypto. There's trillions that have been sidelined for months now. I've been in that group. All right. And I feel like that sentiment is changing. So if I'm feeling that, the rest of that group is going to be feeling it here very shortly. Okay. They're going to start waking up, climbing up out of their graves like zombies and crawling into XRP and everything else.
I will say that the one thing you have to watch, and I was talking about it on the stream this morning, the one thing that everybody does have to watch is this. There's a period where I know that with Bitcoin, all tides rise, right? That's the saying, is that everything's going to rise with Bitcoin. There is a period in there, and I remember this in the last cycle, and I'm a little bit weary of it right now, where Bitcoin just completely keeps the alt, and it can run, and the alt can start bleeding out while Bitcoin is running. So I just want everyone to be aware that that there is times in the market where Bitcoin is literally going to pull all of the liquidity from the alts, and those alts are going to come down. Doesn't mean that they won't go up a little bit, but you'll see Bitcoin run, and it will literally look like Bitcoin is pulling the liquidity from the alts. So I just want everyone to be aware that that may happen for a period of time. I don't know if that's coming soon or if that's, but I do remember, and which is why I like that point in the market to trade, because listen, when Bitcoin goes and you can see it going, and then you can see Bitcoin take a breather, and then that liquidity goes into the alt, and then it goes back and forth. It's like one of those rides at a carnival, that ship that goes back and forth.
There's a bunch of capitulation happening all over the place.
There's a time where that happens. So just be careful in your alts, guys. Just because Bitcoin starts to run and you see that happening doesn't always mean that the dominance is dropping enough for those alts to actually go and to not bleed out if Bitcoin starts taking in.
Fair.
I'm calling it the simul cycle. Everything's running with Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Everything's
I think so
running
too.
with Bitcoin.
Hey y'all, got the cam on.
Everything only ever runs with Bitcoin. I mean, literally, if you look back, it's only ever ran when Bitcoin was either, setting a new all-time high in expansion or the end of a cycle. That's when alts only run, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So have we not reached expansion enough where at some point we have to say, hey, you know what? This very well could be the end of the Bitcoin cycle.
I don't know,
Look at the
man.
timeline.
I don't know.
Hey guys, let me just reset the room real quick. I'm Chelsea. I'm the Bullish Babe. This is Cosmic Crypto, Crypto Trey, Oz, the Crypto Goat, J Heat down here. If you don't follow us, and this is your first time here, thanks for coming. This is the Cosmically Bullish Show. We do this every day at 3:30. We're also part of the Crypto Wolfpack, which is a community off of TikTok. If you want to join that, the link is in my bio. Otherwise, hang tight, talk crypto with us. Please follow everyone on the panel today. They're all unbelievable creators. To follow, and you will enjoy their content. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all the gifts. Thanks for tapping the screen. That always helps us, and sharing it out. That's awesome. So thank you. Go ahead, Trey.
I forgot what I was about to say. What was I saying?
I'll tell you. I know what I was going to say. Oh, shit, I forgot that.
Crypto cycle comment that.
I can guarantee you one thing. Bitcoin's going to do exactly what NVIDIA is doing. Just saying.
I don't know. Okay. So I remember what I was going to say. So I don't think the cycle's over. Honestly, I really don't think the cycle's over because we have so many other things going on right now, right? There's just so many. There's a catalyst that's happening. I just don't think the end.
But when do things end on? And things end on a what? A catalyst.
Yes and no. What they always say, this time is different. But like I said, I don't know. But I feel like this it's not like the normal Bitcoin cycle, because usually Bitcoin cycles, they usually end in May and don't pick back up till like September, October. But this one, it seems like it's starting later than normal, if that makes sense. So I feel like it's going to have a longer run than what we're seeing right now. Like, I feel like it's, yes, cooling off right now. It's probably going to retest like what Bullish Babe said, to back to 109 to fill a gap, but then I think it's going to shoot back up to maybe like 125 and maybe stay for a little bit and then continue high. Like, I still think Bitcoin's going to go to about 225 to 230.
All right. So you're saying third or fourth quarter? We're saying fourth quarter, right?
Possibly.
Hey, you know what? So we did a live a couple weeks ago where we speculated on the super cycle, or what was going to happen, right? And we broke it down in like really good detail. So it's on YouTube. Go find it. It says, I think it's called I don't remember what it's called, but you'll know it in the title. Anyway, this is my speculation. Okay, if we're having a super cycle, okay, that would be correct. That Bitcoin would do this crazy run like that. It wouldn't lose dominance till like fourth quarter, maybe even first quarter of next year, right? And what would happen is it would lose its dominance and fall off, and kind of alts would go with it, and people would think the run is over and be tucked into sleep, and it would be sometime next year that alts would run and take off and go like crazy parabolic. It would be like, and just when everyone thinks it's like, okay, cycle's over, see you in 4 years, and everyone gets tucked into sleep and handed a pacifier and a blankie, then all of a sudden, boom, it takes off, and regulation comes in, institutions come in, and everybody's shaken out of it. Most retail's out of it, and then all of a sudden, something crazy that we've never seen happens. That's my speculation. That is possible. Obviously, it's speculation. This is all speculation.
So this is me talking to AI, and AI kind of agrees with you a little bit, right? And because I've been comparing my favorite telecommunications industry to the crypto industry, right? I've been in this hole. I suggest you jump into it. It's going to probably change a lot of your views. But it did say, I asked it, if we were where the telecommunications, when they were getting regulations, what could we expect to see in the bull run? Like, is it going to be a longer or shorter ones? And can there be a super cycle? And it said, yes, it could be a super cycle, because that happened in the telecommunications, but it only happened for select assets. And some of those select assets actually had 2 years worth of bull runs. A bull run that lasted 2 freaking years. Crazy.
Did it happen? Yeah.
So the possibility exists, especially if regulation does pick, at some point, we all have to understand that we are the people that was early into the telecommunications industry. Right now, it's not bull running anymore, right? They're not making, it's boring. It's a boring business, right? Even though it's used every day.
Thanks, Nizzle.
Crypto's going to become that once that speculation is gone, and then you'll get true value of what something actually is, and the speculation is removed.
Yeah, I just think that
this is just what AI said. I'm not saying I totally agree. This is what it said.
I know. I just think that there's way too much adoption for us not to go past your goals. Your goals and I maybe a dreamer, but I think that oh, look at that. But I do think that I think that we are in a time of what's it called? Is like enlightenment the right word? Like a time where people are moving into something that they
Renaissance.
Yeah. Like
financial renaissance.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
I would love that, and I have a moon bag prepared for that very moment.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad. And you know what you can do at that point? You can drive, you and Normie White and your kid, you can drive from Indiana in your RV to Connecticut. We can have
a 2-year bull run for XRP. Can you imagine that? Oh my God. That would be nuts.
If I'm wrong about XRP and XRP is going to $25,000.
If XRP goes to $25,000, everybody gets a yacht, okay? And we will have a crypto yacht fleet. I will be the admiral, and we will sail the 7 seas.
Let's go. That'd be amazing right there.
Find the dream, isn't it? But I'm pretty sure maybe at some point there were some young people just like us that bought this thing called Bitcoin several years ago, and like, man, wouldn't it be cool if this actually went to 100K?
I'm not.
And sure as shit, look at them now, right?
Yeah, I know. They don't know what to do with themselves. They have that much money. Like, I'm not even sure what would we all do with that if XRP.
Look.
Thanks, Marie.
Can you imagine the kahunas on the person that just moved their Bitcoin that they have for like, 15 years? It was like 100 Bitcoin or something like that. They didn't even do a test move. They didn't send a little bit just to make sure. They said, I'm sending the whole thing just like that. Bam, let's go. And it hasn't moved for 15. That's some kahunas, right?
Crazy, right? Exit. I'm like north of Hartford. That's where I am. I'm like 20 minutes north of Hartford. You're in Connecticut too, obviously. That's so funny.
I didn't know we had a third person. I've been looking for other people.
It's Web3. This is the chief financial officer of Crypto Bro brand.
That's true. We sell the hottest
Bro.
underwear in the business. Buy your
That's
underpants
crazy.
right now.
That's crazy. If that's true, that's crazy.
An extra size pouch.
Yep, I signed the deal. I gave Cosmic and Bullish my full name, my social, all that stuff, and we signed it. We're official.
There's no way. All right.
I'm here to announce it.
Yeah, Web3. You know what's so funny is he said that. I just wanted to address. Dino said, "Is there too much adoption or too much adoption left to explore?" I think there's too much adoption, and I think there's too much adoption coming. That I think you have some in there. When I heard that you were the one that came up with the Bullish Bro idea, I didn't even blink twice because that to me tracks. Like, your sense of humor is so funny. You're like, I have this friend Jackie, and she has your type of sense of humor where it's like dry, and you don't say a ton. You're not a fast talker, but when you do talk, it's hysterical and well thought out. I think it's just so funny that was your idea.
It was so funny too because he DM'd me that, right? It was just like out of nowhere, and like I don't like chat with him a lot. It was just out of nowhere. Wouldn't it be funny, since you got that printer, if you like were on the show and then all of a sudden you had like the blue like bullish bait, it'd be Bullish Bros. I said that was freaking hilarious. That's a great idea.
You know what though? But in true Cosmic form, he elevates it, and he's like, "I need to make it into underwear." and it's absolutely perfect.
I love it.
I didn't mean to not answer your question. I think there's too much. I think we have a lot of adoption coming, but that doesn't mean like Cosmic said, that bull run lasted 2 years for the telecommunications, right? We could possibly have this adoption going on and exploration going on for a long time, and that's why we have a longer cycle. Yes, he did elevate it, and the funniest thing is I saw the sweatshirt first, and then all of a sudden the boxers were on the screen, and I just like lost it. I can't and the reason he asked for a sweatshirt with the Bullish Babe logo, but he wanted it blue, and I told him no, and so he took your idea and you went ahead and defied.
The best thing is she didn't know if on the boxers if it was the front or the logo on the back.
That would be pretty funny, like those shorts that women wear that have like the name of something like right on the backside. That would be funny too.
That would be funny.
I need some goat underwear where the middle
underwear
is missing, right, and it comes out. And it's got some horns on it, and on the butt it says, "Are you feeling horny?"
They have specialty stores for that, I think.
I do think that bullish.
Hot topic. Hot topic.
I do think that, yeah, I know. I don't even know if I should say this, but I do think that Bullish Babe could be an intimates brand. Like the Bullish Babe, probably could be. I'm not going to make it intimate, but it could be.
Unless you're putting horns on that damn thing, I don't know.
Thanks. Well, OZ is going to be on hold, so I won't need any on mine. So, thanks, Robert.
You ever put his logo on your underwear? That's weird.
He's horns on his underwear. His. Yeah, no, now I'm flustered. Now I have no clue.
Now you're flustered. Now that happened.
Now that we've destroyed your entire brand by creating Bullish Bro.
I did have a new logo. I had a whole branding thing behind it. Now this guy's changed his thing.
I kind of want to buy the merch. I want the merch. Yeah.
I think a lot of people would love Bullish Bro brand.
No, man.
Dude, I will buy it. I will wear it on the show. All right.
Definitely a co-branding,
Mondo
100%.
And now that you guys have made some money, we're going to be releasing it. We were waiting for the perfect time for you guys to have some liquidity yourselves. So now that the crypto market's pumping, I know your XRP bags were packed, and I know you made a shitload of money.
Yes.
We're releasing the brand.
Releasing the brand. Buy it all now.
Because it's not the crypto, it's the picks and shovels.
Perfect. And this is really great. Mondo says Bullish Babe secrets. there's a lot of pins to put on the Bullish underwear, but I think he's already done it.
I will wear the Bullish underwear. 100%.
I wonder who would sell more, like Bullish Bro or Bullish Babe. I'm just saying.
There should be a contest.
There should be a contest.
I'm just going to say right now.
It depends on who models it.
I mean, I know you do fashion, but hey, you know what? It's a proven fact that women love dad bods these days.
Ooh, Cosmic, I just had a great follow-up idea to tie into this, and I'm not going to say it right now, but I am going to DM
you later.
I am DMing you.
I always take ideas.
The guy said as long as it doesn't become a Bullish them. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know about the dad bod thing. Is that a thing?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one, Web3. He already said it to me.
What did he say?
Hey, if Cosmic is modeling underwear, I'm buying it. All right.
That may have had something to do with the idea.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who would sell more, but I feel like the contest would be interesting. Let's just put it that way.
It'll be hard to compete with your thirst traps. I'm just going to say it's going to be hard.
I was about to say we're going to have him walking into a sauna. And
yeah, I seen the sauna video.
Everybody's seen that sauna video.
I feel bad. I walked in here and everything's derailed. You guys were like talking about macroeconomics, and now we're talking about underwear and saunas.
That's what I love about this live. Okay, this is my favorite crypto live now. It's not all serious. Like we can have fun here. I love it.
We can't stay serious. That's the thing, because it goes off the rails so often.
Spoiler alert, the real bull run was the journey, not the destination.
It's crazy. People ask me, they're like, hey, are we having a bull run now? Is it the bull run now? Is the bull run started? I'm like,
Wind moon.
I'm like, the bull run started in July of 2024, man. Like, where have you been?
Then they'll DM. Then they DM you, and you're like, "Bro, you still bullish on this? you still bullish on Algorand, right? Right? We still rolling. It's like you haven't talked about it in 3 videos, right? Yeah. You're still bullish, right? Just making sure."
You're so right, bro. You're so right. Because I do like sub-only videos where I post like the price points and I post the predictions, and they hit like every single time. And they call me and question me or message me, and they're like, hey, like, so are we going to go to this point? I'm like, I mean, the video's right there, bro. Like, Yes, yes, we
Love
are.
it though. I love it though because that's what a person should do, right? If you're following somebody and you're possibly taking some NFA, no,
No.
borrowing conviction is bad. At least do some research.
So I shouldn't buy algo?
Yeah, guys.
I'm saying you should do the research and then you make that decision if it's undervalued.
Yeah.
Cosmic, you saw
guys
my my
Really?
meme about algo? The
Which
Star
one?
Wars one? The Star Wars one. He's like, I want more, but I know I shouldn't.
Oh yeah. That was funny. I like that post. Yeah, that was good.
Bullish, your audio's a little in and out, which I think is why that's happening.
For now. You can't hear me.
You got to be right up
Intermittently.
here.
Right.
You have to be
I like
close.
to be-
There you go.
Yeah, we need
I
your
like to be
face.
like a peeping Tom
right
if I
there.
can.
Can you
I'll
hear me
watch
now?
your whole family eat dinner.
It helps if you put your ankle on the screen.
No, I'm not going to put my ankle on the screen. There are no NF toes here.
NF toes.
Welcome to the Crypto Show.
No NF toes for you to see here. Nothing for you to see here. All right, let me see if I can do that thing that I did before because I think that might have
Hey,
worked.
shout out for Bitcoin for doing its thing.
Yeah, shout out.
I love how when the markets are pumping, everyone's so giddy. And then when it dips, everyone is like doom and gloom and crying. And I'm just like, I'm ready to buy. Like, it's such a, you can tell the difference from the normies and the crypto bros because the crypto bros are like celebrating the dip. They're like, yes, I got another opportunity. I can throw a little bit more at it. Like, and the normies are screaming and crying over a 10% dip. Like, I'm like, are you kidding me? Like 30% is like, oh, whatever.
It's a
Well, it takes-
scam. I bought it. It went down. I'm out. It was like a week.
Yeah, it takes a while to get there. You gotta ape in at the top, then you gotta round trip some things, and you gotta buy some garbage meme coins. Yeah, we can hear you. Like you gotta mess up all those things.
But once you do, crypto bros, you become a grandmaster. And then you're dead inside. Nothing makes you really scared or happy.
I think you can only hear me with a voice effect on now.
Now we can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay, good.
There's the Verizon guy again.
So all I have to do is turn a voice effect on, and then and turn it off, and then you guys can hear me. So now I have this weird glitch on TikTok that I have to do so that you guys can hear me. Super
Well,
fun.
I think when you get done, just restart your phone next time. Your account's been through a lot today. They got
This
live,
This is a sign.
banned.
Bullish Bro was like, hey, this is like the cell phone thing, right? And then you just keep saying, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? It's a sign.
It's a sign.
Right? So what do we think for the weekend, guys? Let's just do that, and then we can head out. What are we
That's my
thinking?
prediction for the weekend right there.
Move.
Green.
An
Right here?
upside down crescent moon.
Yeah. So I think that 8-hour candle is going to break out. I think we may see 122 tonight, like late. Like again, the market's like low liquidity on the weekends, right? So the market makers are going to use that to push stuff up. And if they push it up over the weekend, like here's the thing that's crazy. In the last cycle, the big push that came, I forget what number it was at. I feel like the last cycle was like it was an 800 number, something 800, and we couldn't get through it and couldn't get through it and couldn't get through it. Finally, we got through it, and it was over the weekend that the big push came. And what happened was on Sunday night, actually, I think it was Sunday night, we pushed it up. So we were pumping in the U.S. And then what happens is like the different markets open up and they start to see that everything's pumping. So then they throw liquidity into it, and now you pump even more. So there may be this thing where we start this weekend, and that's where I see maybe we could see the 140, right? Maybe we start this weekend with just like a roller coaster. And that could possibly happen. I'm not saying it is, and this is not financial advice, but I do see the 122 as my next target. That's off of a bull flag on the 8-hour. So I'm
Let's go.
Oh, thanks guys for coming up. Oh, show your puppy, Cosmic. Oh, he's so cute.
Aww.
He always comes up here and starts trying to lick me when he's ready for attention.
Yeah,
He's like, you haven't given me attention. You've been doing crypto talk for hours now.
Does he have a normal dog name, or did you do something cosmic?
His name's Oreo. My son named him because he's a
There you go.
white stomach and he's all black. So he looks like an Oreo.
I named all my animals after like TV show characters. Like I had a cat named Quagmire, and my other cat's name is Chewbacca. They're all like.
We've had our first dog was Remington, and then he died during COVID, and then we got another chocolate lab, and my kids wouldn't call her anything but Remy, so we went from Remington to Remy. But it's a dog, not a boy. So they're great dogs, though. JP. Okay. Well, guys, thank you so much for being on the panel. I don't know if you guys can still hear me, but thank you guys all in the audience. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for hanging out with us today. I know today's like a big day. I hope we continue to pump over the weekend. Watch your trades if you're in them. Please don't walk away from them. This is like can be a volatile time. Use a stop loss. Use a take profit. Take profit if you're up, guys. Even if you take a little bit off the table, that's way better than taking nothing off the table if you're heavily in profit. Watch your exit points. Make an exit strategy. And we will see you on Monday. Actually, I will be here on Monday alone because he's going on vacation. So I'll probably ask one of you guys to co-host, actually.
I'm going to be on the beach next week. I may do some stuff. We'll see. I may pop in and surprise. I might be doing some thirst traps.
If anyone has any extra money, any extra liquidity, the Bullish Bro underwear line is available in a place near you, and you can reach out to me in Cosmic.
Only if it comes with a photo album.
Yes, and if you're...
Things to come.
We would like a video of you walking into a sauna if there's any chance.
Things to come, no pun intended.
Are you crypto curious? We get the commercial. I'll be like,
So curious.
I love how Webb just rubs himself. He's like, I'm out of here. Guys, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining Oz. I'll see you on.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys.
On the live too.
see you, buddy. We'll see you guys here live.
Can I shout out something real quick for the show?
Sure.
So Brooke Odyssey is going to be on my show tonight.
Nice.
Don't miss it.
Yeah, we love
5 p.m.
Brooke.
Pacific Standard Time. She's going to school me on XRP. She says she challenge accepted. She's going to make me believe. And I said, all right, you better bring some facts to the table. All right.
You're
'Cause
getting
right now,
black pilled tonight.
I'm operating on moon cheese right now. All right. So I want to believe. Right. So tonight's going to be a big one. All right. Don't miss out.
I love that. We love Brooke too. So please follow Oz. And Brooke was in the audience. I'm not sure if he is. And if you don't follow me or Cosmic, please do. And Crypto Mic Drop is here. I wish we weren't closing right now because he's here. Please follow him as well as Crypto Trey down there. All good content creators. And until Monday, stay Cosmic and
Stay bullish, bro.
no.
Oh, sorry. And stay bullish.
Logo, and then you
Bro.
mess up our tagline.
Bullish, bro. Bro.
Not bullish, bro. Bullish babe, wherever my name is. I don't know what
Because
my
I'm Cosmic and you're
bullish. There we go.
bye.
All right, bye guys. Have a good weekend.